After we have received the word of God, people will be amazed.
You will never be on fire for God until you decide, I want to be on fire for God. Because it is not enough on a relationship with God only on a Sunday. Follow your vision, follow your dream.
Now, sikhuluma bazalwane, siqale last week sikhuluma ngendaba yokuresista ipoverty empilweni yakho. Alibonge igama lenkosi. It's got a plan to take us out of poverty. Niyangizwa bazalwane bami. That plan yabonakala entsimini yase-Eden. Mhla uNkulunkulu enza uAdam wamenza wabusa phezu kwezimo waba nako konke okuhle uNkulunkulu ayemhlelele kona. Niyangizwa bazalwane. Niyangizwa bazalwane. Ivangeli elitshela ukuthi irelationship yakho noNkulunkulu it's a relationship yomoya kuphela engaphethe izinto ezokwenza ukwazi ukusurvive nokuphila kangcono emhlabeni kaliphelele. Ngoba lithi iBhayibheli umoya wenkosi ungcobile uphezu kwami ukuba ngishumayela ivangeli kwaba mpofu. Oh, niyangizwa bazalwane bami. Lithi to bring good news to the poor. Why? Because uNkulunkulu is concerned about people who are living under poverty. Nangizwa now. And ngingivezelile ukuthi poverty yimbi ngani. Number one, I said to you, poverty yimbi because it takes rulership net dominion empilweni yakho. Are you listening to me? You cannot dominate. You cannot rule when you are living under poverty. Little Bible, the rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is a slave to the lender. Are you listening to me? So if poverty iyasusa with dominion, iyasusa with rulership, it sends us impilo indezeleka. That is why sisa South Africa kodwa kuya ngathi sabantu bokuhamba. Amandiya afikile asuka ngaphandle akamophe gateway akawa clean ama toilet because bane cent ngaphezulu kwakho. So poverty, it takes you with position, yet dominion, with position, yokurula. Le uNkulunkulu akudalela ukuthi uzoyenza la emhlabeni. Lithi iBhayibheli uNkulunkulu angakho umuntu ngomfanekiso wakhe ukuthi must have dominion. So poverty will take that dominion. So the only dominion you have as a child of God when you live under poverty, it is the dominion of sin. Your spirit is free. Are you listening to me? Your spirit is free. But the other area in impilo yakho ayikhululekile. That's why little Bible, you shall know the truth and the truth will set you free. There are different kinds of truth in the word of God are relevant for that situation and that situation and that situation. And any area your pillar, you will always be dominated. We said poverty hides the goodness of the Lord. Poverty yakusitha, poverty yakashisa ubuhle bukaNkulunkulu. Into uNkulunkulu ayiyo. Poverty yenza ukuthi ukwazi kodwa unga-experience. Uma kuthiwa Jehovah is the provider. When there is poverty in your life, you don't see Jehovah as the provider. Kuba yiculo nje elingathi shu empilweni yakho. But when poverty is gone, you'll be able to see God as the provider. Make sure God is more than enough. As long as poverty is there, you cannot see God as El Shaddai. You cannot see God as God who is more than enough. Poverty brings limitation. It brings hindrances. You cannot move forward. The more corner is, the more you are stuck. Are you listening to me? If poverty steals your dreams, it frustrates, it brings abortion. We poop on our law. Are you listening to me? When you allow mentality of poverty, the life of your dream. Because if poverty wokuthi inyamalalise noma icime amaphupho anawo. Poverty it will take joy in your life. There are so many marriages. God, the poverty has taken joy in emshadweni wabo. Are you listening to me? It replaces joy with sorrow. Are you listening to me? Poverty takes its dignity. Are you listening to me? It takes dignity and honor. Exia with shame and sorrow. That's bad. Are you listening to me? And the good thing is, you must resist the devil, he will flee. When you don't resist poverty as a child of God, even though Christ has already paid the price for you, you will still be a slave of poverty if you don't confront it and don't resist it in Jesus' mighty name. Israel, are you listening to me? Israel, as they walk with Jehovah, victory was part of their portion. Are you listening to me? But when they decide to be intimidated by Isimo, must confront, then that situation was going to dominate Pesgua. That's why Goliath wama to Israel 40 days. Bahamba no Jehovah. God abamkolwa. Bahamba no Jehovah. Bayangabaz ba intimidate wa Isimo. There is somebody who's being intimidated by poverty. Confront it, and God will give you victory. Are you listening to me? You cannot win a battle and don't confront. Are you listening to me? You have to be angry. You have to stand in the word of God. You have to resist everything. Reject all the plans of the enemy and live in the plans that God has for you.